folks, we woke up this morning to more rain. You can see water all down past all the way to those woods over there. That's river water backing up in here. I'm glad Jake moved his little thing out, a little feed house out, or he wouldn't be able to get to it now. There's water all down through here. And the cows are all safe, all out there. The goats are over in their house. And hi, boy. Hi, my boy. I'm in here with the goats, Pawpaw. I know you are. All right, look over here. The car's parked right here because it's got mulch in it, so that's ready. What do you see, son? That's just the cats. That's just the cats, right? That's a raccoon. Pawpaw got a raccoon last night. It's one of the smaller ones. Oh, he's weaned. He's almost grown. But he's still hanging with the family, but he's not now. He's going to be taken away from here. That's sad, I guess, but I can't have them coming here every night because that big one that comes with them is dangerous. Very dangerous. I feed him. I put some food in there for him this morning, and I'll take him away after a while. Yeah, it's still raining. I was hoping it would. It didn't rain yesterday. It's a little bit yesterday morning, but this here has been coming on now for a while. Hey, baby. For my coon downs. Let's get a cup of coffee, guys. Let's go get a cup of coffee. I'm not going to drive through that this morning, I don't think. And I'm it's pretty deep over here. So we'll just watch it from up here. I'm sitting here on my computer. And look who had to come sit with Pawpaw. Woody, what are y'all doing? Just relaxing with Pawpaw? I was coming here to work on my, I had my link wrong on my bike. And I had to correct it, and I was sitting there at the computer doing it. And I look over, these two dudes are sitting right here beside me. Woody, you on camera, son. You can't be doing that kind of stuff when you're on camera. That's a private thing. They don't care. Woody said if you got an itch, you got an itch, Papa. Do not y'all get wet. Do not come back in this house wet. You go to your own house wet. Yeah. Comes tracking in there. It's just a kind of light mist. I'm hoping it'll just drift on out of here, guys. River is out of banks, but you know, it hasn't come up through here yet. So that's what we start watching for, and it starts coming up into here by Logan's place. And we get a little concerned then, you know, the concern starts to build. Talking to Cuz early this morning, and he says, you know, things have changed. Our weather patterns have changed. Normally, we're kind of getting into a dry time of the summers, you know, July, August, sometimes even September, it's dry. And it's weird the way this little old storms brew up in here. It's like they did in the 1st of May and flooded everything. They brew up in here and they don't leave, they just sit. There's nothing to push them out of the way. And then you say, okay, there's flooding. Well, yeah, but you know, there's lots of construction, not only here, but like I told Cuz, it's all the way up the river. It's all the way up, you know. And you know, that same old thing, people say, well, you should move. Well, everybody here may move one day. I'm not moving. This is my home. My roots are here. Deep roots. I would jack my house up if it was possible, if I had the money, and could have someone come and jack it up. But I can't. I'm not. So when we built this house here in 1990, there had not been no floods here. There had been water come on this field in 1940 when a dam broke, a trestle broke, like it did in Harvey in 1940. All the time water come on this field. So you can see there was 50 years there had been no water, and I'd never seen water on this field at all in my lifetime. Then I'll tell you back, 1994. Let me correct that, 94. It come on this field about, in my house, about an inch deep, inch and a half deep, just enough to ruin the carpets. Didn't hurt none of the furniture. And then Harvey come, which is, we all understood Harvey. 50-something inches of rain. What do you expect, Plus the trestle up there at Cleveland broke. That's where the water comes so fast. It had been flowing. It was all up around us, but it had been flowing until that happened. And then all of a sudden, the rest of it come all of a sudden. Cleveland completely was underwater, and it emptied out. Within hours, it was empty because it all come down. So here we are. And then, in May of this year, we had a lot of rain, more of it upriver than here. And it come down on us. So construction all up and down the rivers, where it used to take weeks. And Dan and I was talking about weeks for that water, big rains to drain out of those woods into the river. Now it takes hours, minutes maybe, because those big drainage ditches bring big deep ditches all out through those subdivisions, which drain the water out of their yards quickly, but it brings it all down here quickly too. So, and it's not just here, it's all the way up this river. There's new construction on this river everywhere, up and down. Sign of the times, I guess, all this building taking place and people moving out of these big cities and wanting to be out in the country or somewhat country. And this is what we get. I don't blame them. You can't blame them. But someone said, well, so-and-so might want to move out. Well, people make those choices. My choice is here. I'm not saying I won't get me a little camper and grab a hold of it and take off down the hill with it to Kim's yard and park it for me and G. But this is my home. All right, guys, all the animals are all safe. They're all up here. Daddy's up here on this hill right behind his house. All mine over here inside the goats inside my house. And as you can see, the river is starting to back up. You see it down through those woods yonder. You see it between those two posts, that brown, that's the river backing up through the woods. And then we've seen this often, coming around through the low places. Yeah. You see, that's why I told you, glad Jake moved his little feed house yesterday. Be getting water in. And you can see it's all up here. And you see it's coming around through the goat pen now. And all the goats are on the safe side. The cows are on the safe side. And it doesn't necessarily come more up into here as it does keeps going around. I gotta get Jake to come move his tractor. He left his tractor there yesterday. As you see, the field out here is high and dry. So that's something we watch for, is that field staying high and dry. Even though the water may come across it in a couple of low places, basically it's high and dry. but it's too deep for me to drive through right here. If we could clear out and give time for the stuff to run away, you know, it would help. But these little rains just keep on coming. I haven't checked my gauge, see what we got last night. If I could go check it. But all these guys have eaten. And now they just want treats. Well, they'll get some treats here in a little bit. If it continues and you know, gets up close to their fence up here, that corner right there, then I'll move the cows and the goats and everything up to breeze up there where the horses are. And I've been all them. I may now put the little goats in my trailers if I need to get out. I don't think we're gonna get to that. Praying we don't. Just have to watch it. I've seen it across this field many times where it didn't come into our house and get up close. Get up close. All these other houses are on blocks. They're all up, high enough they shouldn't, unless you have a Harvey, they ain't got to worry about nothing. But they're not, big time destruction. My house on a slab, that's the only problem. And at the time it was built, that was the best thing going. Not so much recent years. All right, get my boys here. Kim come by to visit and help me. Yeah, on my link, that link I put on there, I left a space or something and it wouldn't take that link on my bike. And several people kept saying it wouldn't take it. So then the lady notified me, she said, you got to redo it, the link. I would. She loved the video, but the link had a space. So I redid it and I think it's working good now. Anyway. All the animals are safe. The water, I don't know if you can see the water. See that brown down through those woods? That's water. That's river water. It's got a long ways to go. Come up through here and up this hill toward my house. My house is probably about 6 foot. Maybe 7 where I'm sitting right now. Higher than this right here. Maybe more. Videoing a little bit. See it down through there. Back it up. You see, it's got a long ways to come up this hill. Up where Ivan's at. In our house. Pretty good ways to go. We'll be watching it. Hi guys. Yeah, my hair. I know it looks good. I'm just sitting out here in my kitchen, fixed to make me another pot of coffee. And got my little boys here and Roman. I released that little coon. But we'll see if he comes back. The big one is gonna leave here for sure. I ain't worried about the little ones. If I put the cat food up and stuff, they'll stop coming. Or they're not going to hurt them if they do. That big one is dangerous. Even if he's just out there and my boys come out, he's shown already he'll attack them. So he got to go. He got to go. One way or the other, he's leaving. Now, to our situation at hand. I was just sitting there watching, the weather. It's kind of cleared off a little bit. if the weather would clear, you know, and I've said this before, you know, many hours in between these little rainstorms, you give that water time to go. It'll help. I have a contingency plan in case, you know, it comes up too high. And I already talked to Bree about my cows. I said, if it gets up too high, I'm gonna move my cows down by in the front. She said, yeah, that's fine. And I'll move my goats also, and my big goats. My little goats, my little girls over there, and Gidget will go in my stock trailer, and I'll take them down to Kemp's, and they'll be dry in that trailer. And I can feed and water them in there, if it comes to that. My lowboy trailer, I'll put my lawnmowers on it, and my four-wheeler, and my bike. My bike, can't forget my bike. Chainsaws and generators and all that stuff on it, and take it down. And then the only thing then would be the house. And that would be where I know my family would show up, and we'll start stacking stuff up high. And that'll be a problem. It'll be a lot of work. I don't think it's going to get there, guys. I truly don't. I could be wrong. I have been wrong a few times in my life. Few. So we're just praying it don't. You know, I wouldn't normally worry about it or be that concerned right now at this point if it wasn't for this recent flooding we had. And because it brought back memories, you know, of Harvey, which was horrible, very horrible. But we'll see. So just keep praying. I'm gonna get this out to y'all this evening. I don't know how much will be on it or how long it'll be. I'll try to add more to it later on in the day of the water and let you see where we're at that point. So right this time, we're just kind of watching the weather, watching the radar. It's a little misty rain right now, but nothing, you know. All the water up here on the hill's already soaked up. But, you know, water in other places don't soak up. It runs out to the river. Okay. All right. And I think, I may have already mentioned this, we got the link corrected on my bike. Several people said they couldn't get into it, so then the lady from the bike place, yeah, the bike place, contacted me and asked me to redo the link a different way, and I did. And I asked Kim to check it. She said, yeah, it brought it up, so it should be corrected now. So if you was interested, and I hope you are, or at least look into it, check out that link. It would be nice to see a lot of folks at least checking the link. It'd be awesome. All right, folks, everybody's fine. The river is still rising very slowly. I'm gonna take you short to you real quick. I moved Gidget back with her little friends in the front of the yard so I can get to her quickly if I need to. Come on, boys, let's go. Go show, folks. Let's go, come on. Who knows where Woody is? Woody's on. Come on, Woody, let's go, come on. Yeah, you stop and Woody thinks he got to get off and proud a little bit. See Dan's home. Straight out real quick. Hey, bud. All right, you can see the river. It's backing up in here. It's been doing this all day, but real slow. It's been slow, guys. Been slow. So on this side of Jake's little building, it's coming off into this yard here. And the field itself, the old big hay field, old hay field that we called it, is still fine. It's still above you know, the water. See how it above the water. Now, out in the field, I can see some water, but I think that's just rainwater. It's been a little misty rain all day. Not hard rain, but steady all day long. And hoping this stuff pass out. So I'm watching it. It's up to this post right here. There's a burn house on it. And you see, it's still got to come a long, long ways to get up this hill here. It's got a ways to come up this hill. It's several feet. From that point there to up this here corral here is every bit probably 6 foot. If it gets up closer, like say halfway up into here, then I'll move all these animals to the front pasture. Ivan, the goats, and everybody. All right, take you around the other side. Starting to want to rain a little bit harder. I was hoping it wouldn't do that. We don't need no more rain. Don't know how much rain they get up north of us. That's the thing. The radar didn't show a whole lot. They showed some showers tonight early, but knocking off, around midnight or so. It's a little after 8 right now. It's about 8:30. I'll probably just get this out for you first thing tomorrow morning, and then I can give you some updates tomorrow too. It's still, water's out there. You can't see it. It's out there in that grass. I came out earlier to put a brick about 2 hours ago. I'll show you that. It's rising, but it's real slow. I'll show you something. Then I'm gonna cut this off. There's quite a rise up to my house from here. I came out, I don't know if you can see it. There's a brick right there. Now the water's right at the edge of it 2 hours ago. You can see it's just a little bit past it right now. Barely. So it hasn't risen a lot in those 2.5 hours. It has risen. And don't rise fast. Tonight it shouldn't. They're claiming it's going to peak out come Sunday. Hey guys. Lily Gidget's glad to be back in here. She loved going out the other day with other friends, but it was all this water started coming up. She said, "Get me out of here." All right. So we'll know more about it tomorrow morning, what it's looking like. But as far as Friday, it's not supposed to crest until Saturday or Sunday, depending on the rain. So we'll see. If it crests where they say it is, then we're okay. It's still going to be quite a bit below our house. All right, guys, I'm going to get this off. Hit the like button, share with someone. We'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. I'll get up tomorrow morning and start doing some updates for you. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And well, it's not something to enjoy, but it keeps you informed. Sorry if I'm looking at the ground, I'm sorry. Try to close the gate one hand. All right, guys, catch you guys later. Y'all take care. We love you guys.